Prince Harry shows signs he is desperate for approval from Prince William as the chance of an amicable reunion appears unlikely, a royal expert claimed. Prince William and Prince Harry's once close relationship has been under strain for several years. It has been reported that the tension between the two royals won't be mended quickly despite signs that Harry is looking for approval from the royal family, in particular from his elder brother. Speaking on Australia's Today Show, Daily Mirror's royal editor Russell Myers discussed the ongoing tensions between the two brothers. Today's host Karl Stefanovic said, "I hadn't realized the fact that probably it was coming from the shutouts coming from William as opposed to Harry. I think we all just assumed, considering the bad press around Meghan and Harry, that it's always like them snubbing people, but actually, he's, Harry, looking for approval from his brother, William, but his brother's shutting the door." Mr. Myers agreed, "Yes, very much so, I think that's totally right. I saw it with my own eyes during that St. Paul's Cathedral event." The royal expert added, "Harry is desperate, I think, for approval from his brother and yet is caught in this, sort of, no man's land. Harry wants to get on with his life with Meghan in California, they've set up this new life, everything seems to be going great guns with them. They've made an awful lot of money through these Netflix and Spotify deals and yet he, Harry, still longs for this, sort of, belonging from the family." Mr. Myers continued, "When he's still giving interviews, sort of, slagging them off every now and then, it's a very very long road back for him unfortunately at the moment. I think there just needs to be a bit more space between them before those boys can get back together." He added, "I'm sure everybody would wish that it would happen." Karl's co-host Alison Langdon added, "Hopefully time can heal that wound." In January 2020, Harry and Meghan announced, via their official Instagram account, that they were to step down as senior working royals. The couple stated that the decision had been made after many months of reflection and internal discussions. They said they had chosen to make a transition this year as starting to carve out a progressive new role within this institution. In the statement, which accompanied a photograph of the couple, the Duke and Duchess claimed that they intended to work to become financially independent but vowed to continue to fully support Her Majesty the Queen. Speaking of the Jubilee weekend, the royal correspondent continued, "The idea that there would just be a weekend where everything would just be resolved, I think, was always completely naive." Also speaking on the episode, Daily Mail's diary editor Richard Eden discussed how the Cambridges reportedly turned down an invitation to the Sussex's daughter Lilibet's first birthday party, which was held over the Jubilee weekend. He called these reports ridiculous as the couple would have known that Prince William and Kate were going to be in Wales during that time and weren't going to be in Windsor, or London. Speaking previously to 60 Minutes Australia, royal author Tina Brown discussed the brothers' tense relationship. Ms. Brown said, "There is very little communication between Harry and William right now, very little. Unfortunately, the wounds of the Oprah Winfrey interview were deep, and then, of course, Harry's kept it up since." The royal author also noted that the announcement of Harry's upcoming tell-all memoir really rattled the family tremendously and that the anticipation is sort of hanging over them now. The